greetings folks, it's Willie here. It's another day of beautiful sunny weather in cold, chilly Arizona. And today we have a prize for you. I've got a package from Cali Raised. I'm excited. Not a sponsor. I bought this with my own money, but I do like Cali Raised stuff, so we're going to check this out. So I just opened the box. I don't do unboxings, and I don't do testimonials, and I don't do any kind of stuff like that, but this is something I've been looking for a while. Obviously, for those of you who are Tacoma owners just like me, especially that are lifted and modified and stuff like that, something that's always bothered me is the fact that our catalytic converters are quite easily removed and then recycled for money for people who have unscrupulous things in mind. But anyway, that's where we stand. So I got this yesterday. Got a really cool sticker, hardware. And here we go. We've got some stainless, I believe, catalytic converter covers, left and right. And they're well vented, which I'm extremely pleased about. And I'll turn the camera around here so you can get a good look at them here on the box. There's one. And there's two. And what does this come with? Catalytic converter shield fits 16 to 22 Tacoma. Mine's a 17. And strong steel, not easy to steal. I like it. I like it a lot. But anyway, let's move on here and see what we got here. Here is the 2017 Toyota Tacoma in the garage. Hey, there's a man in my truck. What's your name?
I'm busy right now.
Okay, well, how'd you get in here? Did you open the door or did you climb through the window?
I climbed through the window here on the right.
Wow.
Yep.
You're a pretty resourceful little man.
The book I put down is right there.
Okay, you put that there. Well, I am so glad that you climbed through the window. You could have opened the door and probably just stepped right in, right?
No, I can do, this is a great trick.
Okay. Well, thanks for the update. I'm going to move on, okay?
Okay.
So, I probably haven't done a whole lot. I've never done a walkthrough of my truck stuff yet, but I want to show you some things. Ditch lights. Cali Raised. Amber fog lights. They work phenomenal in the dirt and dust and the snow. Cali Raised. Hidden grill light. Cali Raised. And the other thing that I don't have, well, I do have, but I'm not going to show you, is I have the Cali Raised bed stiffeners in the back of this Tacoma long bed. And I tell you what, night and day difference. How the tailgate closes, how the topper shell doesn't flex or move, and also it made a great mounting situation for I have work lights back there too. And if I need to, I also have one of those like hatchback nets that you put back like in a Subaru or some vehicle like that. I got one at Goodwill and it fits back there perfect too, so if I want to use those for keeping stuff from sliding around, it locks in pretty good. So I'm super stoked. But anyway, I'll be back in a moment. We're gonna get things set up and get those installed, okay? Alright, I'm back. Alright, you ride your bike, go ahead. Alright, so just opened up the package here and I just reviewed the video on Cali Raised website about these rubber bumpings. So I'm going to try to put them in place and we'll do it just like push, push, push and push some more. Yeah, we're going to have to take a break. It's going to need some kind of lube or something on it, I think. Because I'm pushing as hard as I can. Maybe I just don't have the strength. I don't know. But alright, here's what it boiled down to. silicone spray, I guess, is going to have to go a long ways. Okay, the push went really well with the silicone spray on these Cali raised guards and stuff like that. Looks pretty cool. Got the hardware dumped out and assembled. Comes with the security bit. So I'm going to move on to the next here in just a second. Alright, I'm back at it here. We're going to get all this stuff apart. So we're going to loosen the transmission crossmember mount. You know, the thing is, though, I'm glad that somebody came up with these. I didn't want to buy the huge system that goes across. I don't like stuff because I'm afraid it's always going to fill up with some kind of brush or something like that and then catch on fire. I don't know if you ever watched any of those videos of people running JKs and JLs and stuff like that who put skid stuff on their vehicles and then the thing catches on fire and burns to the ground. Well, that's... Now you know why, because of all this stuff on there. I mean, if you watch Andrew St. Pierre White doing the Canning Stock route here, his last big video release, every night they had to stop and basically go in there and unravel eagle nests from underneath their vehicles, except for the old Land Rover, which doesn't have any hardware underneath or any shielding and stuff like that. It was pretty much clean. But his brand new Troopy, you know, it was like he's carrying a bale of straw underneath her every time they stopped, especially from the spin effects. So I'm glad that none of their vehicles burned, but you can see on the Canning, they show a lot of old and not that old vehicles that have been burnt to the ground. And my suspicions are, you know, an electrical problem or a lot of buildup of brush up underneath near the exhaust system. You know, these catalytic converters and all these things run so hot that all this stuff caught on fire. You know, that's the big thing that's very bothersome. I mean, to me, I think it is. You spend all this time and effort building a Tourer or Overlander, Rock Crawler, whatever you want to call your vehicle. I call mine my daily driver. And the thing burns to the ground. That's why anything I do electrically at mine, if it's something I bought, I inspect it closely, sometimes modify it, and then anything I do harness-wise is always overkill. You know, I'll either, most of the time, triple wrap pretty much everything. So, and I am going to cheat a little bit here. I'm not going to do this whole thing by hand, but even though it seems like it, you know, it's nice about having power tools, right? I bought this thing just for it. Might as well use it, right? what I say I'm not going to do is I'm going to do this side. I'll do the other side, not with the camera. That way I can just, you know, get this thing done. You know, that's perfect. Get this thing apart here. So that's where that needs to be. We're going to grab the one here with the D mark on it, the driver's side. Let's see if we can get this up into position without taking a whole lot more stuff apart. At least that's my thought. Now, my vehicle is not up in the air. It looks like I might have to do that to get the height I need to get this thing up there. This is not a floor application, even on a 3-inch lifted Tacoma with 32-inch rubber on it. I don't think I can do it, unless I remove some shielding. Is what I think is going to have to happen here. Oh, sorry about the rocks.
Well, I think it'd be the other way around. But then it comes back, and every time.
Bummer, dude. I need a little more height to get this thing up in here. Well, I will have to break out the floor jack. I'm going to pop over here for a little bit, and I'm going to clean some stuff while I'm off camera. I'll be back shortly. Okay, I'm back. So, on the driver's side, that little loop bracket that they talk about on the Tacoma, even lifted, it's still in the way. You have to, with a floor jack, you still can't do it. So, you're going to have to take that loose and move it out of the way, and then slide this up by the forward propeller shaft to get this into position. And then, like I say, get this back and let it hang on that bolt. And then everything just kind of goes up into place like it should. Super pleased, super stoked. So I'm going to stop for a minute here and finish cleaning some things, okay? I'll be back. Alright, I'm back. And I'm going to tilt the camera up just a little bit here and stuff like that. You can see the cat. So you can tell I took the time, which is very time consuming, to clean everything and knock some loose stones out and to get rid of all the debris up in there, because this thing is taking off-road a lot. And then with that cross brace out of the way, if you come up here by the propeller shaft, this will just kind of slide right in there. And then if you use the forward lower control arm bolt, we'll just kind of hold that in place and stuff like that. And then you can start putting this back together. These, you reuse 2 of the existing bolts. Obviously, shake that out because it's dripping. And then these 2 are reinforced that go back onto the chassis here. And you'll use the Toyota bolts that came with that. I did spray some WD-40 down the inside of this thing as to try to keep stuff from rusting out. You know, obviously it's not a big problem here in Arizona because we don't run salt, but I like to try to make things last as much as I can. And then these 2 go up in here. We're going to start these couple here in the back. They go on that. Make so much noise? I'm trying not to. Are you trying to take a nap, or what's going on?
I'm trying to concentrate. All their racket is getting too loud.
You're trying to concentrate? Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I broke your concentration.
It's fine.
Oops, sorry. That's my watch beeping. I guess I should probably put... Alright, so that's the gist of it. Looks pretty good. Rubber bumpers hitting the frame. 2 cross bolts through. The security hardware. I'm not going to bore you with tightening this stuff up. So that's essentially it for the from doing it on laying on the ground. The Cali raised cat guards shields installation here. I'm going to do the other side here, but I'm not going to film it. You can always check out CaliRaisedWebsite.com or YouTube to see it done on a lift. Like I say, this was done from the ground. I did use floor jack. You can't see it, and I do have all the safety precautions in place with jack stands and all that happy jazz. Plus, I didn't take the tires off, so even if this thing were to fall down, it wouldn't get me because it's too much clearance. Anyway, hope you're having a good day. Willie signing off. Alright, epilogue to Cali raised cat guards. There's the driver's side. And I'll zip over here. And there's the passenger side. Super pleased. Looks good. Cats protected. No, I won't feel quite so paranoid about leaving this thing sit out at night when I have stuff going on in the garage, because even where I live here in Arizona, there's been some cases of some people's getting their cats stolen at night. So I'll feel better. Anyway, I hope you have a good week and good holidays. Talk to you soon.